Ellen McCauley, Pray It Up. And we're talking about stress being the #1 epidemic in 21st century, and its cure, helping others. Helping others can help us get rid of stress. It can help us lose weight. And the thing is, anyone can say they want to help people, but you either help people or you don't help people. Anyone can say that they want to lose weight, but you either say you want to lose weight or you lose weight. Here are some practical suggestions for how you can practice works of mercy. I made a decision, and I'm not saying this to say, oh, Ellen and Bob are so great, but we made a decision to give to the food pantry every single week. Every week, because we can afford to, and we want to feed the hungry in this neighborhood. So every week we give something to the food pantry, and it's a way of feeding the poor. It's easy for us to do that than find time to perhaps go to a soup kitchen or something, which we might do when we retire. Shelter the homeless. Do you know how many clothes I have sheltered the homeless with? It started with size 32 to size 30 to size 28. Also, it's the same thing with clothes, not shelter the homeless, that was clothes the naked. But shelter the homeless, you can support different organizations that help with that. Also, visit the sick. I always say with people, start with your own family. I started with my 84-year-old mother who needs me and who needs to see me. And then if you don't have someone in your own family, there's people in skilled nursing facilities that just want to talk to somebody. You could call the volunteer office at Van Dyne and be talking to someone 5 minutes later that just want a friend, Also, here's a big one for me. Visit the imprisoned. I've never done anything for anybody in prison. I did give some powder and socks when they collected here at Holy Family, but maybe I should do more to help people who are in prison, because I've never really supported them. I've never really realized it, but that's one of the acts of mercy. God wants us not to judge them, but to help them. Give to the poor. One of the things is we don't believe in our office, which is the Department of Adult and Long-Term Care, giving money on the street to someone, but they suggest keep some granola bars, some bottles of water in your pocket in the winter especially, and hand them a bottle of water, a granola bar, and also other charities, etc. Bury the dead. Mass cards, so important. And I remember when my sister died 2 years ago, and we had to sit vigil by her bed, and I'm not going to name names because you know who you are, but people from the group just came to be with me, be with my family, and they just walked in. I didn't say to people, come there, and they held my hand and we talked. I will never forget that to the day I die myself, how much that meant to me. Sometimes we think, am I going to be in the way, or will I bother people? You don't bother people. You're not in the way. When you go through something like that, having someone say they care about you is the most important thing. Also, spiritual works of mercy, read books. Quick funny story. My good friend Pat over at table 10 was telling me one of her favorite authors is, I'm going to say it the French way, Henri Nouwen, but people call him Henry Nouwen. And she said, you got to read him. So I don't know if you remember when Holy Family had all those books back there they were getting rid of. I went back and there was a book by Henry Nouwen. So I just finished one of my night books and I said, oh, I can't wait to read this one. And in it, it had Linda's name. It was Linda's old book from 1980. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is Linda's book. And I just hugged it, and it's so beautiful. Read spiritual books. Get close to God that way. Also, respond to negative and prejudicial comments with positive statements, like I did today when I said, I can't judge that kid. I can't judge the family. I'm not in their shoes. Console, comfort, forgive, and give people the benefit of the doubt. We even have a nickname for it in our family. We call it the B of the D. I go, let's just give them the B of the D. Because How do we know? We don't know what's going on with them. Just give them the benefit of the doubt. You know, it's less stress on you. I'm going to stop right there, Bob, and whip through this.